Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. Here we have a beautiful 2013 Ford F-150. It's got the 5.0 in it, and it is a 4x4 STX. We know that most people have had problems with the vehicle not starting or turning over due to a fuel pump issue. With me owning my first Ford truck, and this is a 2-door slash 2.5 doors, so it's technically a 4-door extended cab. I've read reviews that people have stated that the trucks have a bad fuel pump, and the fuel pump seems to go out and it seems to turn over, but the car won't start. Well, the truck don't start. And so I end up finding out on this vehicle that the fuel pump driver module is usually the main problem with these vehicles. I don't know if I'm correct or not, but when I read online, they said they had a lot of recalls when it comes to this vehicle, when it comes to certain things like cooling leaks. The modules I'm not really for sure of. So when I got this truck towed over here, the vehicle did not have a good module, which sends a circuit to the fuel pump, I'm guessing for power. And I guess if it's not operating, it causes the car to turn over but not start. So luckily, the owner did give me the brand new fuel pump for this truck, and then never used it. So I kept it just in case I really need it, because you never know, especially in trucks. So I went online and I bought a $49 fuel pump relay module is what they call it, but some people call it a driver module. And at the auto parts store, it's about $69 to $79. And in today's world, get a good brand off of Amazon with a 5-star rating is what I did, and save about 20-30 bucks. But in today's world, saving that much money is actually a pretty good bit. And the question is, how long will it last? And hopefully it'll last longer than the old one. But by looking at the other module, it was the same age of the truck. I don't know why it did, but it actually had the year printed on the actual module itself. So that's how I know it was old. So, and this truck only has a little over 162k miles. So what we're going to do is we're going to get underneath the truck. We're going to show y'all exactly where it's located on the 2013 4x4 with the 5.0 liter, so where y'all don't get confused and can't find it. Now, please be aware that I've already replaced this part on this truck, so I'm not taking anything apart. We're not replacing anything. It's basically a review to show you the location on where this module is. It's very simple. It's easy. You do not need a jack to jack up the truck. You may, because this one's actually got spacers on it, so this truck's lifted, so it's a lot easier for me. If yours is a little lower than mine, you may require a jack to get underneath there to jack it up, so where you can get underneath there and change the module. So we're gonna get down there right now. We're gonna show y'all exactly where it's at and what you need to take it out. So let's go look. All right. Well, on this truck, the module was actually where the spare tire is. And as you can see, it's actually right there. I don't know if you can see it. Right there where that cable is. That's where the module is. It has two 10mm bolts that holds it in. You take it off and you unplug the connector from it, plug the new one in, reset your codes, and the vehicle should start up fine. Now be aware that this module is on the driver's side above the spare tire. See where that this connector is right here? That's where it's located. It's a very simple job. You only need a 10 millimeter socket. You don't need any extensions, or you can use a wrench. But please be aware, when you do take that out, do not lose the bolt, because I lost one 10mm bolt inside the frame because there's a hole right underneath where the sensor is. So I had to replace it with another bolt. But the bolt's not the same size bolt. It's got a different head and a different thread, so it's holding it in there, but it won't go all the way in. So on mine, it had a bunch of dirt, like lime rock or clay, that was dried up inside of it, that was caught out, and it was coming out of the actual connectors and everything. So I don't know if it was just due to a bunch of lime rock and debris, because the last owner had it, has driven this truck to St. Louis, Indiana, and when the last lady I bought it from, she was younger than me, with her dad's truck, and it's been through some lime rock and clay. But the inside of the actual connector on the original was actually pretty clean. It's just probably just a regular manufacturer defect. The connectors on the wires were perfectly great. There was no cuts, no splits. The connectors were not corroded or dirty of any sorts, which I was actually surprised. But with the amount of clay, dirt, and debris that came out of the actual connector and out of the wire sleeves, it was pretty dirty. But just a reminder, it's up there. So I hope this video helps on where to actually locate this thing, and hope that you could find it. Because I know on certain models, there has been, I found info that some of them take a bigger module. But when I first bought this truck, I typed it in as fuel pump relay module. And it was the smaller one, which is the one that I have. But when I typed it in as fuel pump driver module, it pulls up the bigger one, which is made, I guess, for the older Ford F-150s, is what I can see online. I think they were mainly made for, like, the older ones, made from, like, 2008 and older. Because I have seen videos where people had older Fords, and it had the bigger model, so I thought that was the one mine took. So I had to match it with O'Reilly's to verify, and it said that one fits. But when I actually looked at Amazon and everything, they didn't even carry the module for this truck. It said it didn't fit, which was the bigger one. So I wanted to get a couple more options to be sure before I ordered it. Come to find out, the smaller one, which was called the fuel pump relay module, was the correct one. Just be sure before you end up buying a fuel pump, always be sure you check that, because since that's the cheaper route, and I see a lot of these vehicles that has had that same exact issue, and mine did. So thank God, because I did not feel like taking apart and dropping the tank right now unless it was really needed. But if you did buy a brand new fuel pump, you can always take it back, get your money back. But since mine came with the truck, I can't just do that. I'm just going to keep it, because you'll never know when you will need it. All right. I hope y'all enjoy the rest of y'all's day. I sure as hell know I will. It's a sunny, warm day in Florida. Thank God it's not 102 degrees. We will make some more videos on this truck soon. We hope y'all enjoy what y'all see. Please subscribe today. And be sure to check out our website, which means the link is available on our YouTube page. You can get downloads and stuff like that. If you want some up-to-date videos, stuff like, and maybe newsletters or whatever, you can check on our website for the list of playlists we have, or you can also check our YouTube page as well. We come out with new videos once or twice a month only. So y'all stay safe out there, and have a great one.